both streams actually.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
All I'm saying is don't stop
What the
watching
hell
his.
kind of sorcery is that?
So do you have the ability
I'm on
to
a Mac.
open
ANCAP gets it.
2 tabs? Yeah, ANCAP will walk you through it probably. He's pretty good with that.
Oh no, I was just
Except-
talking about crossing the streams.
No.
Oh, come on. I am so close to leveling.
You got this, girl. Get that level.
I know.
Oh. So, do y'all want to hear? I don't know. I probably shouldn't share that. Never mind.
What?
I haven't got permission to share that.
This
Oh.
one time No, that wouldn't be.
This one time at fan camp?
Hey, ANCAP.
I need to speak with you. Yes, let's speak.
Oh, yeah, ANCAP is on.
Hello, sexy.
Indeed.
I'm
Hello.
posting this on the stream.
He was in voice chat earlier.
Cross
But no,
landing.
I really apologize for my people.
No, seriously, dude, it's not your. No, we don't do that here.
I apologize, and I'm not gonna accept it because you're not it.
Oh, we don't have the streaming stream? Oh, streaming clips. I posted it here.
Select an artifact weapon.
Is Lip still trying to apologize for
Apparently.
his people?
My people are smart.
Don't make me come find you, boy.
It's doable.
I can't
know
hear
what
what
you
you
said.
said, but
I said good luck.
I'll find you.
Did you just... Is that a challenge?
Did he just challenge me?
I think he did.
Do I need to change my IP address?
I'm gonna come find
He
you.
thi- oh, poor Lip. He thinks it's done with IP.
Forgot I'm private eye.
She's yeah, seriously, dude. She's gonna like show up in your bushes and just like leave
Wait, what the
leave
fuck?
Whoa,
leave a
now.
baked good and then knock on your door and then walk away.
Leave a baked good.
Thanks.
I'm gonna leave those chewy chocolate chip cookies that
There you
somebody
go.
put in my desk drawer today. That's it.
No chocolate chip. Just let it be sugar and snickerdoodle cookies.
What the
Ooh,
fuck are
I need the best
Wait,
snickerdoodle.
whoa! Back that shit up.
Snickerdoodles.
What are what the fuck is that?
Wait, hold on, you've
Snickerdoodle
never heard
cookies
of
are
snickerdoodles?
cinnamon cookie.
No.
I will send you a recipe. Oh my god. I will send you
No?
a snickerdoodle recipe as soon as
What the
I
fuck
go
is that?
This is pure
downstairs.
communism. How can you not have snickers?
It is like this chewy, gooey, yummy, like
Goodness.
cinnamony cookie.
It's
with sugar
basically
and
an extra cinnamon sugar cookie, but it's not. So you know how like a sugar cookie gets like tough and crunchy really quick?
Yeah.
A snickerdoodle doesn't do that.
No, it's like soft. Yes, that's.
Oh, yes.
I will send you my grandmother's snickerdoodle recipe.
Oh yes, please do.
Yes, they are yummy, and I only make them like once a
Those
year.
look
But I will send you a
good.
recipe. I think it's actually it might be right here.
Lol, they put a mob up on the wall.
I'm supposed to be
Dummies.
playing Soul Calf, right? For fun.
Have it on here?
Do they
Oh,
have
it's
something
already
outside the wall?
No.
Oh,
Documents?
Soul Calibur. I'm happier than a black diamond.
No, not.
That
Where
is
the fuck did I hide
See,
it?
I can support both of my favorite streamers at the
Yay.
same time.
Oh.
Mag just doesn't get my money.
D.
Yeah, I was trying to give bits, but it wouldn't let me, and I guess it's because you
What is
haven't
it?
jumped through their hoops yet.
There hasn't been a month since they gifted
Probably.
didn't count. It was still cool that I gifted your mother.
Let's see,
That was
Throwing
pretty sweet.
Swordsman.
Like, yeah,
Oh, nice! Thank you, a Firefly.
And then fucking Ranch Man just all up in your mom's business.
Okay, wait. How?
Is my
God
friend
damn it.
gonna be your new stepdad?
What's wrong?
I'm trying to figure out how to.
I mean, Ranch Man was trying.
My file got deleted from my computer.
Ooh.
It's 2 tabs, right? There's no magic sorcery. It's 2 tabs. You fucking.
Yeah, it's just 2 tabs.
Alright, I gotta go back to the
Couldn't have told me that sooner.
Those tabs. Alright,
I'm sorry.
You're too late for sorry murder.
there we go.
What the fuck is that angle?
It's a horrible one.
I didn't do it.
No.
I was.
So my fiance's paranoid about this camera, so she angles it up and over towards the window.
She walks
I do
around
stuff like
naked,
that.
guys.
She does.
I mean, it's her own home. Why not?
It's fantastic. It's the best thing.
I don't get that.
He
You
doesn't
look
want
like
to
the
ruin
little
it, so I
girl
can't
on-
lie.
You look like the little girl in Despicable Me who gets like all excited that
It's
Grace
so
adopting her.
fluffy!
It's so fluffy!
That kid, yeah.
Yep.
Right? I actually put that movie on the other day, maybe yesterday, and my 14-year-old says to me, "It's Despicable Me." It's so fluffy! I was like, oh my god, he spoke again.
Yay!
Yay, he spoke
that
today,
sounds
boy, let
like-
me tell ya. What?
Did he steal
I
any
did-
more cookies?
Well, actually, no, because he doesn't know they're in this room. So no, he didn't. But he voiced quite an opinion today. I took the boys for a walk in the forest. I dragged them out for magnet fishing. You know, big chunky magnet. Drop it in a creek and see what y'all pull up.
What?
I
You
don't
have
know.
that much metal shit in your creek?
Oh fuck! People pull out guns and bikes all the time out of our fucking lakes and creeks. It's ridiculous. Anyway, he pulled out.
Those
a coat
were
hanger.
secret tools that we were gonna use later.
Oh. Anyway, he pulled out a coat hanger. He looked at me and he says, "This is not fun."
Boogaloo.
And he chucked it back in the river or the creek, and that was that. I was like, well done. Tell me how you really
Excuse
feel. Right?
You got sassy pants on your hands.
I was so excited. He's talking. I don't care how sassy he could. You know what else he said to me today? He said, he looked me right in the eye and he said, "I said, fuck it."
What?
Right? And I was
Lol.
like, I looked over, I saw what he was doing his schoolwork, and I was like, what now? And he said, "You heard? I said, fuck it." I was like, damn. I was like, okay, kid, you used it in the right context. We go for ice cream now. Anything
I
to keep
mean-
you talking.
You can't be angry at that in this situation.
Can't. And then his little brother looks at me and he goes, "So if I say fuck it, I get grounded, and if he says fuck it, we get ice cream." Yeah,
This means encourage your brother.
that's right. And hand me over your phone because you're not allowed to talk like that.
Well,
Alright, I sent you that picture.
Oh, thanks. I saw something pop up. Him. Oh,
But
and
it's
it's
a grandma recipe, so you know it's always good when it's
I'm
grandma.
gonna totally surprise my husband tomorrow with these. That looks really good.
So why the fuck is this gate
Snickerdoodles are one of
open?
my favorite.
Yeah, mine too.
Murder, did Mag tell you how you get rid of mosquito bites?
No, but he just made a really disappointed noise.
I think it's a horrified sound.
Do I wanna
Oh
know?
shit, he's
I
going
can
there.
DM it to you if you want.
I was like,
Sure.
no.
But remember, I live in a freaking forest. Hold on a second. How do I? I'll just
I
do
mean,
it.
I lived in Louisiana for 3.5 years, so I get the whole insanity of fucking mosquitoes.
Bugs. I live in a wetland.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're pretty
dude.
bad here.
Yeah.
When the mosquitoes are the size of hummingbirds, y'all let me know.
Yeah,
we're letting you know.
They're like
Oh,
that
that's
here.
big.
They're
I wish they were that fucking small.
That's small.
What do you mean that small? We saw
As small
bugs
as a
today.
hummingbird? That would be
Oh my God.
amazing.
You cannot.
I'm
tell me
worried
that
about dogs being picked up by the fucking bastards right now.
Come on, it's
It's-
not that bad.
No, it's that bad.
They're the size
It is
of
that bad.
condors.
Wow. Okay.
6 foot wingspan.
They're pretty fucking big. Like,
Yeah. When you
We're arguing over who has bigger mosquitoes, Canada or the southern United States.
I don't know, northern
Oh.
Canada is pretty bad.
it's
I'm
cold
in
there most of the year. How the fuck is it that bad?
Listen, do you guys have horse flies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, black flies?
I don't know what those are.
They are bigger than horse flies. They will chase you right into the lake, and then they will sit and wait for you to come up for it.
Yes, and they bite.
Oh yeah? We all got murder hornets? We've
Oh
had
yeah,
those.
we don't. I think we have giant hornets, but I don't think we have murder ones yet.
We have asshole wasps.
Oh, we have those too.
Asshole
Oh wait,
wasps.
you don't mean neighbors.
Lol.
I'm teasing.
No,
Relax.
they're these red wasps that just chase you. Like literally they chase you across the Whole Foods parking lot into your car.
The what parking lot now?
The Whole Foods?
I don't know
You're
if
so
we have
fucking
that up
white.
here.
See, this is why I live in the north.
You do not live in the north.
And
Shut
Cap
that
says they
shit
have
down
scorpions.
Right now.
Hold on!
Ouch.
I have been called a Yankee. I live in the fucking north.
Okay, I live in Canada, and everybody south of us is a Yankee. I didn't know what a Yankee actually was until y'all educated me on this, but as far as Canada's concerned, y'all are Yankees.
Yeah, I'm a Yankee.
Did I ever tell y'all how they named Canada?
Oh,
Ow.
not this again. Let it go,
Oh,
Gershi.
dear.
Okay, fine.
No, wait, I want to know.
You
Are
want
you
the
sure?
real story, or you want Gershi's story?
I want both.
Okay,
So-
then
I'll give her
go
both.
ahead, Gersh.
Find it out.
So technically my story's both. So they put a bunch of letters in the hat and they started pulling them out of the hat. The first one was C. So they pulled it out and they went C. A. Then they picked out the next one and it was N. A. Then they picked out the D and they went D. A. And thus Canada was named with those 3 letters.
You're a beautiful storyteller.
Oh, good.
Isn't it?
Friday Club was canceled. Ha ha ha.
According to the internet, because it's easier to look it up than try to explain it in my own words, it comes from the Huron Iroquois word kanata, meaning village or settlement.
It's a big ass village,
The real big ass village.
right? Hardly any people though, so I guess I get it.
In comparison to the land, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think you live in a smaller town than I do.
I don't know. There's at least 70,000 people here.
Yeah, but you all pack guns. We can't do that. Well, I mean,
Oh,
we can,
yeah, that's
just not
true.
legally.
That reminds me.
Oh, don't make me go get my Glock. It's in my nightstand.
What?
My
Lacking?
gun, it's always in my nightstand.
Lack and check.
Nope.
Lack and check.
I have scissors. That's about all I have.
I don't wanna get up.
Does that help?
The water
That
guns
sounds
count?
similar.
Yeah, kind of.
Really?
Lack and check.
Yeah, but, I mean, all I got are water guns.
I have a
Speaking of
very
which, that
tiny
reminds
pair
me.
of scissors.
I got some Hornady hollow points today for anybody who cares.
Nice.
Fun. I can't wait until we can go back and shoot our guns again. I'm very, very excited for phase fucking 4 or whatever we're at.
Fuck off with your phase 4.
Well, I think we're
You
at
and your
phase 3
fucking
right
phases.
Fuck that too. We're still in phase 1. My dog got a fucking haircut. And
When
I
are we
still
gonna
can't-
need some fucking phases?
Talk about haircut, Nick.
That's true story.
Hey,
I have to go
Rambo.
in- Listen, I gotta pay the hairdresser in a dark alley, but I can walk into a store and buy cannabis. The fuck is that?
I don't want to talk about my dog's haircut.
No.
What?
Did you
What
cut it
happened to
yourself?
Remy?
I did, and I.
Now I want to see.
It actually came out pretty good, actually.
His
Yeah, you're probably
haircut
just
came
being real
out
hard on
fine,
yourself.
but like,
Yeah, that's not the problem.
no, the problem is I cut,
Oh no.
Aw.
and he didn't even react to it. But
You
like,
cut what?
it was a decent
cut
shot.
out-
I caught the back of his leg.
We have captured a
Oh.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He didn't even react to it when it happened. I didn't know about it until the end of everything, and I looked and I was like, "Oh my God, you're bleeding!"
Aw, poor baby.
But he's been such a good little boy about it, and like I've been bandaging it and cleaning it. I literally probably cried for like 20 minutes about it after I found out, and Mag was like, "It's fine. He didn't even react. He's not bleeding anymore. It's fine."
Anymore. That makes it a lot
I hurt
better.
my right? I was like, I hurt my baby.
I know the feeling. I had a golden retriever and I cut her once when I was trying to cut a knot out of her fur.
Well, and it's the worst when they're so sweet about it and they just look up at you like, "I'm fine. It's okay. I still love you."
Mhm.
So, if
My-
it makes
my
you feel any
sister-in-law
better,
did rumor, so, yeah,
If
she's
it-
been fighting this whole thing like, hello, I am essential. You ever seen an impacted dog coat?
If it
Oh,
makes
it's
you feel
bad.
any better, Murder, the last dog we had when he was a puppy, we sent him to a home-based groomer because I had heard she was really good. She nicked his weenie.
Oh no.
Yep, that poor dog hated the
Oh my
hated
god!
he just after that when you tried to get near his like with the clippers he just actually
I imagine!
so we
He
obviously
was damaged for life.
he really was. After that I took him to an actual place of business where like and it's still who I take this dog to, but that other dog they had to put a muzzle on him to do like his feet, his tail, and
I
any
believe
critical
it.
areas. I felt so bad
Any
for the poor
reporter?
dog.
Areas.
Next time you have to take him to a Gentile visit.
No,
Oh.
Jeez.
oh god. I don't have that dog anymore. We lost him last year, but that was his first grooming experience. I was like, oh my god. She broke my dog.
Broke your dog.
She did, she broke my baby. And then there's this dog who, Mommy, I got fixed yesterday, so my cone head doesn't fit on my bed, so I have to sleep in your bed with you.
My dog, when he got fixed, he used to rest his cone on the railing.
Let me show you guys our dog. Hold on. This lazy little shit. I'm telling you.
What's he doing? Hold on. Oh, him on a couch.
Can't even see her. Oh my god, there's Remy.
I'm trying to get him to come over here, and he just keeps putting his belly up.
But look at his tail go.
Yeah, his dog goes 100 miles an hour, but he's too lazy to get off the couch.
Oh my god, I love him.
We have a Cajun word for that. It's called pile.
Oh really?
It's when you're out.
I put
Usually means you're tired, but in this case, lazy.
I put a massive
There's another
fluffy
word for that, but I can't remember.
Nothing.
I put a big old fluffy blanket on the floor in my room for our puppy because you know he's not feeling good, but he is adamantly refusing. He's like, nope, I gotta sleep in your bed.
Well, you know,
It's only
that's her.
Bulgogi. I will show you my dog, but nobody can see her because she's
Camouflage?
black and yeah. Oh, the beauty.
Yeah, I didn't trim his hair too much, but like,
You're
Fine.
I
She just
know,
kinda
but
blends in.
oh, look at the baby.
Just bring the lamp closer. Maybe that'll help. Now you're gonna sniff the lamp. Because she's not very smart.
Yeah,
I
Murder, they
gave
told me
Gilly
that-
some ham earlier.
Did she like it?
Yeah, she loved it. She was
There we go.
she was standing up on
Your breath
on her hind
reeks.
legs.
Holy crap.
You just
dog.
made me realize I haven't seen Chase all day. That ain't
Holy
good.
crap,
I hope
dog,
he's
you
in
stink.
with Daniel.
Yeah, Remy needs a bath, and I need to brush his teeth, but
Well, I shouldn't tell you how we bathe our dog.
What, you shoot him with the
Oh?
hose?
No, Mark definitely throws her in the shower with me.
Whatever.
oh, I've done that before.
You've thrown your dog in the shower with Dava?
The enemy fort will soon
Well, I
rise.
mean, why not?
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd enjoy it.
It's a lot faster.
Exactly.
Canada's
But no,
USA
I-
hat. Lol.
He also really likes to put his face right in my face.
Yes, which makes brushing of the teeth a necessity.
Yeah. I really need to brush his teeth more often, but meh.
Yeah, I need to brush Soli's. And the dog is starting to answer to Bulgogi, which we realize we really need to stop.
What's
Okay.
Bargovi?
Bulgogi, it is basically a beef barbecue.
Oh, bulgogi.
Bulgogi, yeah. Yeah, naming a Korean dog rescued from a meat market Bulgogi is not generally a good idea.
It's pretty funny though.
It is.
Also potentially delicious. Like bulgogi with like
Very-
garlic rice.
Okay,
Oh.
that's too far, Gersh.
So
There's
good.
a new banh mi and poke place around here that I want to try so bad, but it opened up right before the whole COVID lockdown, and we haven't been able to go yet.
But your beaches are open, right?
They don't have beaches.
Yeah,
They
You
don't.
guys have to have
They don't do
lakes.
that there.
we live on the Midwest coast.
You have to. Fuck you all.
The Midwest coast. You're getting mad about our geography and shit.
Yankees.
I mean, technically, Chicago does have beaches, but I mean, I wouldn't know if they're open or not. I have no idea.
In Chicago, so probably not.
So they opened a beach up here for our, May long weekend. But yesterday they went right ahead and closed it till August fucking 30th.
Oh my god.
Yep. Our leaders are fucking morons.
Summer.
I mean, it's welcome to my world. So they opened it for the long weekend, and I was there. There was not a single problem. In fact, there were probably 10 people total on the whole goddamn beach. Versus the big city a couple hours the other way, which had like 10,000 people thinking they were at a concert.
There we go.
But whatever. I'm not bitter, really.
Yeah, you know.
No, I am actually. I'm beyond bitter. I think this is all asinine.
Yeah,
Don't get me started.
Don't get me started. I don't know. I don't understand how there are essentially 3 camps, and one of the camps is murder is wrong. Everybody steal shit. And then the other camp is theft is wrong. Everybody murder everybody.
Lol.
And then there's like the very slim smaller, like, both are bad.
Exactly.
Like you can have it both ways. You can have your cake and not get murdered by it too.
Now I want cake. Thanks a bloody lot.
You're welcome. Murder cake.
Yo.
Holy shit, this is a big ass city.
Hello?
Hey.
Come for the murder, stay because you got murdered.
Stay for the funeral. I'm never gonna fall asleep tonight. You know why?
Sentenced you to
Murder
death.
cake.
Because I had a 45-minute nap on the couch.
Oh, that sounds heavenly.
Right?
Maybe I can do that tomorrow.
You know,
My
I woke.
housekeeper's here.
Your housekeeper?
Uh-huh.
I hate you so much right now.
Our reinforcements are
Although that
arriving.
said, I have 2 little
Molly
teenage
does
housekeepers.
Good life.
I'm very fortunate.
Yeah, I mean, the boys do a good job. They know. They clean the kitchen before they go to bed.
I do not do a good job. I'm willing to admit it.
I'm on a laundry strike here. I'm not touching anyone's laundry right now because they made a mess of the baskets before they even put them in their drawers.
Oh,
Someone
man.
had to-
I've been there, done that.
Well, I just straight up stopped doing laundry. So of course my husband's getting ready for work this morning. He's like, I need some pants. I'm like,
Usually my husband's like, I'm out of underwear.
Oh, I get that all the time. Or he's like, where did you put my underwear? What drawer have they been in for the last 17 years? For fuck's sake. That's 17 years, motherfucker. Honest to God. So I left them on his nightstand so he could find the fucking things the last time I did his laundry. And he looks at me and goes, are they clean? I'm like,
They're folded.
what's your underwear on your nightstand for? Oh my god, the struggle is real. No jerk can convict me.
I'm so glad it's not only Mark.
It's not.
Did your husband give you the, but I don't want to wear that pair?
No, he doesn't ever give me that speech because he will not find the other pair. He won't look. He just,
My husband's
no.
always like, I didn't want to wear that pair. I wanted to wear this pair. It's like,
Right?
What that? Who cares?
Then I guess you should learn what the on button does on the washing machine and where the laundry detergent is. The dryer is
I've
optional.
learned a new trick where if I ask my fiance nicely, she'll pick out clothes for me for the next day, and then I don't have to worry about it. And everybody
Okay, but-
generally says that I'm dressed better.
But when you have been married for as long as we have been married, that shit will stop.
Yeah.
She'll have kids or she'll have a life and she's gonna look at you and she's gonna say, for God's sake,
I
get
mean,
your
that's
own
fine.
shit."
I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to wear. and this is
You know,
helping.
this is the good thing about
my husband, like,
uniform. I don't have to worry about that shit, and neither
Yeah.
does he. He just has to go and wash.
So,
In khaki.
Madeline says that
And
my
I love
uniform
my-
is a
I
blue
love
polo
my,
and khakis,
shirts.
because I wear
Wait,
that so often.
Well, what else do you have?
I have several other colors of polo.
They're all polo thugs. That's
Most of them are
right.
polos. I have some
All those colors
button-downs.
of polo.
You have some what now?
I have some button-downs, like actual dress
Button-downs,
shirts.
okay, yeah. So my husband will wear a button-down t-shirt, but only if it doesn't have pockets on the shirt. And it must have buttons exactly in the right spot, or he will not wear it. So people have stopped buying him clothes for like his birthday or Christmas and stuff. They just hand him gift cards and say, go.
One of my favorite Christmas gifts as an adult was actually 2 pairs of socks. And I was really sad the other day. One of the socks, like they're like boot socks. One of them has a hole in the toe now, and
Why don't you get Madeline to darn the sock for you?
she doesn't know how to darn socks.
you
I-
Why don't you get her to order you new ones?
You know, that would be nice, but I normally, like, she'll buy herself clothes, and with the exception of this, what I'm wearing, like this sleeveless hoodie that I'm wearing.
Your standard streaming uniform?
Yeah, my standard streaming uniform.
You mean a blanket?
What do you mean,
it's
a
the
blanket?
blanket and
Oh,
the
she's talking
You're
about when
always
you,
in a blanket.
when you throw the blanket
Oh,
off.
it's too warm for a blanket right now.
It is now. I am under a heated blanket and a pair of flannels with a long
It
sleeve
is-
sweater.
Ow!
I'm
You
serious.
you live
Not
somewhere
allowed.
different than me.
It's also 83 degrees in my house, and I'm not putting on the AC. It's cold in here.
Just insane.
No, man, he doesn't like it. He can sleep in the basement. Dog's gonna be up in my bed anyway. Dog won't sleep on his bed.
That's something that Mag won't let happen.
No dog.
The dog not gonna.
Well, I mean, he can. I didn't exactly let him. I put a blanket, like a big fluffy one, on the floor for him in my room beside my bed because he won't fit in his little crate with his cone.
No, I specifically unlet him.
Yeah, my husband unlet him too at about 3 or 4 in the morning. I think he actually
I
unlet
will
him
throw him
several
off the
times.
bed if he touches
Yeah.
the
My husband did that too. My dog don't care. He's more stubborn than him.
bed. Yeah, well,
Oh.
my dog sleeps in the cage.
My
My
dog
dog does
sleeps
not
better
need-
than your dog. Your dog
Right.
My dog sleeps
doesn't like to
under my
sleep.
bed.
My dog really
hold
takes
on.
naps. Your dog, what?
For what it's worth, Meg, ordinarily he is not allowed in our bed. He's not allowed in
Let
any
me show
bed.
you the kennel that our dog sleeps in.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a kennel for a large dog. I mean, he stays there the whole day, you know, so I feel bad. The whole day while we're at work and the whole night, so, you know, I wanted him to have plenty of space.
That is an extra large dog kennel, probably meant for like a German Shepherd.
That's what we have for our
Yeah.
little tiny dog. And
Our
he
dog
is-
is 12
Sully
pounds.
has.
our dog is about 30 pounds.
Yeah, Sully has a kennel for a 70-pound dog, and she's 20.
Our dog's
Our dog has my
What is it,
last
20
dog's
months?
giant crate. My last dog was
Oh
100
no, our
pounds.
dog's not
15?
even. He's not even 15.
He's not
He's
15
like
yet?
13 pounds.
Yeah, he inherited the hard shell crate from my last dog, who was 100 pounds. He's 30 pounds.
Yeah.
But the
He's
freaking
nice and spacious.
right, but the cone that they put on him, I don't think I want to squish it in there. I don't know,
Yeah, it would just aggravate him.
right? And ain't nobody want to hear his squelchy barking all night, so he can sleep on the floor in my room if he really wants to. I'm
That
okay with
reminds
that.
me, I will be dog sitting in a day or two again.
Oliver's coming back. Aw,
Liver spot.
what did you say?
Liver spot.
Liver spot?
Yeah, it's one of his nicknames.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, we have so many nicknames for Remy.
You don't, yeah. Our dog has a million nicknames too, and the scary part is he answers to them.
Exactly. I called him Watermelon one day, and he's like, "Yeah, mom."
My son started calling the dog Batu. We have no idea what it means or why, but every time he says it, the dog jumps to attention. I'm like, what the hell? He answers that better than his actual name.
Familiar.
I think it's just because who says it. He likes the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Mag just told me why it sounded familiar.
Why? He's heard the kid say it?
No, there's a similar name in an anime that we've seen.
Oh, I hope my kid hasn't seen it.
Oh, I
He
doubt
probably
you can
has.
have.
Oh, is it
I
one
hope
of
not.
those?
It's anime. They're
No,
all one of
it-
those.
Oh,
I think he
shut
said
up.
anime, not hentai.
Those-
Your flags are walking. Why?
No, no,
So the
no, no,
flags
no,
indicate where someone is. The smaller flags, near as I can tell, indicate what I think are officers. The larger flags indicate the highest ranking officer, or the standard bearer.
Ah, okay.
For instance, this flag here indicates the general.
Mhm.
However,
Alright, I'm going to bed, so hey everyone.
Bye, Molly.
it's this guy right here, so it's the one right next to him.
Well then,
It indicates the Signalarius or whatever. The
Bring me the dog, please. Hi, Conehead. I'm listening, Gersh.
it indicates the like the commander of the whatever.
I guess
Okay.
you can't lift him.
Why the fuck? Have we
I
not
was gonna
captured
show them
this
his
yet?
cone head, but I don't think it's a good idea to lift. Oh, hi! Don't jump on me, babe. That can't be good for you. Y'all want to see Conehead?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. Ah, don't put him on my arm, please. You know? Alright, alright, alright. God damn!
Oh no.
Ow! Okay, okay, okay. I don't know who hurts more, me or him. Huh?
He's a wiggle worm.
No, he's just. I would wiggle too. Somebody's maneuvering me after that surgery. Poor
Oh,
Cody
look
Bear.
how handsome he
You
is.
hear that? They think you're a handsome doggo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a
I
good
can't
boy.
see him. Oh,
What?
there he is.
Why not?
Oh, that's
Why
weird.
you-
I was in my game and it didn't have the camera pulled up. Oh, Pupper.
Hmm?
Poor Pupper.
They had to shave him. Can you take the pressure off that arm? Thank you.
Oh, how's your arm doing, by the way?
It's fine. No worries.
She says as it flops loosely at her side.
Oh no.
Oh, it's fine. Just
like episode of Family Guy where Peter had a stroke.
I have never seen Family Guy. Sorry.
Oh, it's worth it.
Futurama and Family Guy are two I've never seen.
Gotta
You've
do it.
never seen Futurama?
No. I remember when I know we had this discussion earlier. I think it was
Alright.
Handcap who gave
I
me
keep
shit for
blocking
that.
it out of my memory, apparently.
Even I don't really care for comedy, and even I like Futurama and Family Guy.
Really?
Yeah, I really
I
don't
might-
care for comedy shows, but these are just. Mwah.
I might have to do that.
Okay, if y'all could stop fleeing the field of battle, that'd be great.
Absolutely not.
Let's do
You
You don't
this.
tell me what to do.
Head.
Let's back you up here.
See, he looks like a much tinier dog now that they shaved him down, eh?
Oh yeah.
And let's get
I'm missing a what, hun?
all of these guys.
A lightning storm? Is that code for you want me to get off the computer? Open my window? It's cold in here.
It's 83 degrees in your home. It's not cold.
It's cold. I promise you,
No.
it's cold.
No.
It's a good thing the dog was blocking your view, that's all I'm gonna say. There's no lightning out there. Alright, I'll watch, but I don't see any. What, hun?
I thought auxiliary used to be considered.
Alright then.
medium speed.
Conversations I wasn't meant to overhear with him and the dog, I guess. Things you never think you'll have to say. Dog, stop sniffing that.
I mean, there's a lot of things I never thought I'd have to tell Remy that I have had to tell Remy.
Stop licking the window. Don't eat rocks.
I don't know that he's ever eaten rocks or licked the window, but I mean, he likes to follow me into the bathroom a lot.
Used to. Long time ago.
No, he puts his nose up on it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He puts his nose up on it, but it's all wet and it's just these tons of smudges. The whole window.
I need to send you murder when I figure out where I left my phone. There is a picture of a
murder.
Right? No, there's a picture of our cat. We have a glass shower, and I went to have a shower, and I looked down, and the freaking cat was outside the glass shower giving me cut eye. Like, what the hell is that? So of course I took a damn photo of the thing. Remind me to send it to you. It's funny. I'm not visible in the photo
Will
for
do.
what it's worth.
You just
Damn.
bring your phone in the shower all the time? Is that a thing?
Well, I do actually, because it's waterproof, and I like to listen to audiobooks, and I like to have like music
Oh, there
playing.
you go.
We have a sound bot that we use that plays music in the shower. Bluetooth.
So, I have one of those little JBL or JVL or whatever little tiny
Yeah.
waterproof speakers.
Yeah, that sounds like the same thing. It's a little round, sticks on bowl.
Yeah, but it really makes it like the louder it goes, the harder it is to hear. Like it's harder to
Ours
understand
is
it.
pretty good.
Mine isn't very clear.
Well, that sucks.
Well, I mean, right? So then I just started bringing the phone, and when I have the other phone, I just pop it inside a Ziploc.
Oh, there you go.
Right? Because I'm too lazy to go to the store.
Oh, we just get everything off of Amazon.
Oh yeah, barter.
Yeah, my husband's annoyed. He's like, "Can you stop the Amazon subscription for Kraft mac and cheese?" There's like
No.
right? He's like, "There's so much mac and cheese. What are you doing?"
We need mac and cheese. What is wrong with you?
See, they get me.
It's important.
My husband
Yeah,
says
well,
you and him are not friends anymore.
We buy
No!
yellow rice, and what's the other thing we buy?
Peanut butter?
What?
Jelly time.
What the frick?
You said peanut butter.
Uh-huh.
Jelly time. That's the next song. It's the next part of the lyrics.
What the
What?
hell is wrong with you?
I'm just saying the next part of the song. I don't
Cody,
understand. I don't understand why you're angry.
I'm not angry.
She
Bye,
said
Cody.
angrily.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I
With the
sound
arm
angry.
flopping at her side.
My arm is not flopping. It's fine. It's not even currently in the
I
sling.
mean your
It's fine.
floppy ass arm.
Right? So, one thing I can tell you not to do when your arm is sore is don't try magnet fishing and chucking a magnet into the lake. Cause
I thought you were gonna say don't try flopping it.
No. No. I didn't wear the sling when I went out today. I left it on the front hall table. That wasn't wise.
God, I still can't laugh without coughing.
That's gonna stick around probably a few more weeks.
Yeah, I see my doctor in like 2 weeks or so, and he said if I'm not better by then, he's gonna take more chest x-rays.
Fun.
He just
Right.
wants to look inside your chest.
Right? I'm
I
supposed to
mean-
go back tomorrow for x-rays and another ultrasound, and I don't feel like bothering.
He's my general practitioner, so like, he's seen the tits already.
I mean, he's a doctor. He probably doesn't
Yeah.
really care.
I don't think he cares at all.
Probably not.
No, hold on. That begs the question. Is he your doctor or is he your doctor?
He's my doctor.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, he's very, very much a straight male.
Okay.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
But he's also like in his 60s, and I went to school with one of his children.
So the doctor that I used to have until September I'd had since I was in 7th grade. He just retired. He was like 80-something years old, and his son took over his practice.
I am like 99% sure that my pediatrician retired, but like I still remember seeing him when I was like 16 or something, and he was the sweetest old man. And like he was old when I was 16. I don't know what the point of that was, but
It's all good. Sorry, I'm having I'm getting the side eye from my husband. He wants me to go get the x-ray and ultrasound done again tomorrow.
Again?
Uh-huh. Well, I don't know if it's actually just the ultrasound or if it's both, but they were worried about the, I don't know what it's called, the
Where?
Blah. Hematoma.
Hematoma?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I think it's the. It looks like a bruise, but she's like it's a collection of blood that's worse than a bruise or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be a hematoma.
Eh. It's a bruise.
They
Yeah,
are
I
one
believe
and the
Hematoma
same.
is actually a bruise.
Yeah, it's just giving it some. Just give it a fancy name.
I asked Google to define it, and it literally just says bruise.
Well, she makes it sound all super scary and fancy. She's like, you have a 1 point something hematoma.
1.21 gigawatts! Sorry.
Back to the Future?
You
I
said
got one!
you said 1 point something, and then I had to.
You went all Doc Hollywood or whatever the guy's name is.
Doc Hollywood was another
Michael
film.
J. Fox movie.
Was
I
another
know.
Michael J. Fox movie.
That was a good movie.
Fun
Yeah.
fun piece of trivia fact: there were titties in that movie, despite it being PG.
Ooh.
Ooh,
It was
titties.
PG-13, right?
I thought it was PG.
Because PG-13 has.
Maybe it was
You're gonna go Google that now, aren't
I'm
you?
googling it right now. Let's see. Rating.
So, I ordered 4 bras online last week, and I got 3 of them in the mail.
Are these
But
the
one of
better
them is-
size?
Yes, very much so.
Good stuff.
But one of them was
Oh, no, you're
apparently
right,
sent
Mag, it's
to the
PG-13.
wrong address.
Oh no! Some
was
guy
being
sniffing your
returned?
bra. Yeah.
Oh.
What? I don't know how I feel about that. I mean,
What do you mean you
that
don't know
isn't
how you
enough.
feel about that? Isn't there not just one way to feel about that? Like, uncomfortable?
That's a good word.
Why- Why is there another
My-
feeling
my
associated
brain
with a
doesn't-
stranger doing that?
My
Wait,
brain
wait,
just doesn't want to think about how I feel about it because it's just awkward.
Wait, how
That's
many
fair
did you order?
I ordered 4 because there was a buy one get one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Doc
Yeah, no,
Hollywood
I
Lake
didn't-
Scene. I googled Doc Hollywood, and Doc Hollywood Lake Scene comes up.
That was the best movie ever. I love that movie.
No, my
Julie
bras are
Warner.
expensive, so I don't
Did
just
you just
buy
ask
4 of
me
them
that,
at a time.
Meg?
What?
What? I said.
Oh, bullshit.
What did you say, bitch?
Yeah, Meg, tell your girlfriend what you said.
She said the best movie ever. I said because of the tits, right?
They're
Oh, that's fine. I mean,
That's what he said.
they're alright.
I'm not offended by that.
No problem.
That's okay. Earlier tonight you missed it, Murder. Dan called me gay.
Well, I mean, he's already found out that we're lesbians together, so.
Takes
Right?
one to know one.
So then I said, yeah, and? Boy, did he go quiet.
He thought that would elicit a different response.
He often seems to think that.
He cracks me up.
Oh, yeah. I just love that it still bothers him when I use the voice and I call him daddy.
I almost did that to him today because he was just being, like, I don't know the word. He was just being Dan.
I get you.
Yeah. There's no other word for that.
I have almost defeated Athens. I have defeated Macedonia.
Holla.
Holla.
You really like them war games.
I do. So I've conquered recently Illyria, Thracia, Macedonia, and now I have moved into the Hellespont by taking Athens. And now I just have to deal with Sparta and Knossos, or aka the Cretians. Once I deal with them, life will be good. Recruit. Some more Hastati. Or not Hastati, that's...
I maybe fucked up today a little bit also, by the way.
Oh.
TIF, what did you do?
So, my dad's girlfriend messaged me and my 3 sisters on Facebook telling us that she got my dad a cake for his birthday tomorrow and asking if we'd all be able to come over to have some cake with him.
Can't have your cake and eat it too.
Well, so Mag and my dad are normally right beside each other, like right above or right below each other in my text history.
Oh.
So I went to tell Mag that we were gonna go for cake tomorrow night, and I sent it to my and it was supposed to be a surprise.
Well, I guess he's surprised a day early.
I was like, God damn it!
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, my husband's brother's name is very similar to mine, but his is the male. So I'm Ann, he's Andy. So we're always next to each other in the text. My husband actually my husband sent him the most inappropriate text and didn't realize it was his brother.
Oh,
And his brother wrote back, "Okay, honey."
that sounds sweet.
Yeah, and then a couple of, like, the last time he did it, he sent his brother, like, the whole grocery list. And his brother showed up at the house with the groceries. I'm like,
Oh, that's
Oh, that's a hell of a brother.
right? He has really nice siblings. Really nice ones. So, I mean, I would just say, you know, surprise a day early, Dad.
Yeah, I threatened my dad and told him I know where he and Caleb sleep, and
Oh,
if
dear.
either of them tell anybody about the fuck up, I will find them.
I sleep with one eye open. She carries a razor blade. You don't need both them eyebrows, Meg.
My dad just LOL'd at me, and I don't think Mag really is that scared.
Yeah. No.
I was so pissed at myself, though. I was like sending my dad text messages right after. I was like, don't read that! Ignore it! Just delete all my texts!
You don't have a feature on your phone, I guess, where you can delete his text messages that you send before he reads them?
I think I could if I had an iPhone like he has, but
I don't know if
I
iPhone
have
does
an
it.
Android.
I have an Android too. I don't actually know. I know I can delete messages, but I don't know if I don't know if they get deleted before the other person sees them.
I
I
don't
can
think
delete
that
them
they
on
do.
my side.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't delete them on my dad's side.
I mean, you don't think she's gonna notice? Like, does she look at his phone?
No, I don't think.
Then I wouldn't worry about it.
No, I don't think it'll be a big deal. I think
I mean, I'd
my
be more
dad will
focused
keep
on
his
the
mouth
cake.
shut.
I wanted to go
Yeah.
today to buy cake, but the fucking bakery is closed. Thanks fucking lockdown.
Well, my dad's girlfriend got a cake from Dairy Queen. So it's one of those ice cream cakes with the chunks in the middle, the like crunchy stuff. Ugh,
I don't
so
think I've ever had that.
oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, we live next door to a DQ, and I, like, within 10 minutes of one. I don't think I've had that.
You need to get one. They're the best.
All right, there's
Really?
a 1 in 4 chance that there's going to be a civil war.
Are you hoping for the war?
Civil War.
I meant in the game, not in real life.
I mean, who did you kill? What did you
I think
do?
it's a little bit. So there are various political parties in your faction, and primarily what that means is they each have loyalty to you, the ruling party, and then there's like a. I'll show you on the if you're watching the
Oh.
stream.
I
So
think you
Ancap
guys
asked about
get
the
paid.
hematoma.
Like,
I'm sorry, what now?
you guys should
Ancap
get...
asked about the hematoma and we didn't explain.
It's a bruise. Basically, it's a fancy bruise.
On her arm.
She hurt her arm bad.
So in the political summary tab here, you have a government overview. Right now, I'm a republic. I can't be an empire until I get Imperial level 5 and above 5% of the ruling party, and positive loyalty. It also costs 10,000 denarii. So basically, right now I'm a republic. The politics page shows all of the other political parties, which is essentially houses of clans. So I'm the Julii. The other houses are Cornelia, Junia, and Papria. Cornelia adds +2 loyalty for every province that brings in more than 5,000 wealth, but they hate Greeks, which means -2 loyalty for each Greek faction with which you have established diplomatic treaties, up to -10. Thirst for power, which is -10 loyalty if the party's influence is lower than the ruling party's influence. So they're not happy because I'm more in power. Also, since there's a republic, they think that they can have a chance at ruling. Also, one of their generals died recently, which is why they're super pissed, because that's -15. So right now, the risk is 26%, which means there's a 1 in 4 chance, essentially. And they have the highest chance to be the ones that revolt, since their loyalty is the lowest. If they revolt, they will take Magna Graecia as their territory, because that's the territory that they have control over. What that means is Sicily and the southern part of the boot of Italy become part of that other faction, and I have to move armies in to take it. Usually armies also spawn there based on what they can summon, or not summon, but based on what they can recruit on the buildings. I have, in Magna Graecia, everything is a level 2 building, because I don't want them to have too much chance of actually recruiting a decent army. So yeah, that's the thing. But all I have to do is basically do what I'm setting up right now. I have an army that is coming back to Italy to re-recruit some troops and also recruit some ballista, which are catapults essentially, or a type of siege weapon. And from there, the plan is to either move them to take over Massilia, which is part of southern France, or if there's a civil war, to move them to Magna Graecia, which is southern Italy, and take that with the other army that I can get there kind of quickly. I can also move some of these armies and like this fleet over here to help take this, because 3 of the 4 cities also are port cities, so they're on the coast, so I can take them pretty quick. Like it won't be a problem. I have prepared for this. Everything has been structured and crafted in such a way that those people specifically are pissed off on purpose, rather than one of the other political parties. Just because it's easier to deal with them at the moment.
Alright, folks. I need to go to bed.
By murder.
Brr.
Bye.
Athens is gonna try to make a play for Macedon, it looks like.
See, I think you guys should get paid by game developers or whatever to do these streams.
I'm only getting 4 people, and this game's 8-ish, 7-ish years old, they're
Yeah.
not gonna pay me for playing this. Now they might pay me for playing Total War Saga Troy when it comes out in August. I might be able to finagle that. High chance of Succession Civil War. Mission issued, blah 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 blah. Let's check that out. Oh, it's gone down actually. It's 19%. So that's not a big deal. Got everybody on the Iberian Peninsula hates me.
And you seem happy about this.
Well, it means I get to bring in a massive fuckload of armies and conquer Western Europe. And I actually have, what did the Romans call it? They have a phrase for this in Latin. A just cause. Hold on. Latin term for just cause. Iustada causa. Thought it was bellicose something, or...
Bella Lugos.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Ooh, I can smell the soup from up here.
Yeah, I can't do it. That's no. I mean, I'm happy you're happy, but no.
I have the book at work that I can look it up in.
It's gonna annoy you that much too that you are gonna look it up, aren't you?
I've been looking it up for about a minute or two.
No, I mean at work.
Oh no, yeah, I definitely am.
Okay, what are we looking for? I'll look it up.
So it's the a Latin term meaning essentially a good reason to go to war.
Jus bellum justum.
Yeah, but I don't remember it being that. Like it was a different word. But
What?
I don't remember. Wait, where are the rest
What
of
do you
the...
think it sounds like?
Bella something? But it's
Yeah.
not Bella Justum. It's something else. Alright. Let's start stealing the income.
Casus belli.
That's it! Cassius Belli.
Thank you. Can't pronounce it, but yeah.
I always just say TB. Because when I'm playing something that uses the word Casus Belli, it's probably a Paradox game.
That's fair. Alright, so... let's build... oh man, I really need to build an aqueduct, though. Except, no I don't. They don't need growth here. So that's not a problem. Field of Mars it is.
Anyway, I am also logging for Nightfall.
Okay.
Bye, Meg.
Yep.
But yeah, Rome
Good night, everybody.
Rome would come up with reasons to go to war, and they would have just wars. So they would on purpose form treaties with people they knew would be attacked by someone that they wanted to fight with. Like they had a treaty with Syracuse, a mutual defense treaty with Syracuse, which is why they went to war with Carthage in the second war with Carthage. I don't in the Second Punic War.
Ew, Punic Wars. That's fun.
Yeah, I've surprisingly only had one of those. And currently, Carthage is making a pretty good play for North Africa right now. Like, they don't have the southernmost African. Like, they literally just have... Let's see if I can pull it out. They have the entire province of Africa, which is 1, 2, 3, these 4 cities here. And that's it. They've lost all of their Spanish holdings. They have nothing in the Iberian Peninsula. And they have nothing on these islands. Like Corsica and Sardinia and Sicily. So they're literally just in Africa. Which, kudos to them, they were all the way back at Carthage with nothing, and then they took all this back. Which, if I was playing as Carthage, I would take Africa and then Fanzia and Mauritania and Libya, and I would just have, like, I would start as an African empire, I would move into Egypt and Ethiopia. Maybe take Nabatea, but probably not, and also try to move in through Spain. Like, I wouldn't bother taking all these little islands. I know they had a decent navy historically, but in the game, there's no point in doing that unless you get something from the island. And as far as resources go, these islands don't have any. Like, there's no special trade resource, so all you get is population center and tax. So it's just easier to go after something that makes sense. And Africa, let me see if I can do public order, region wealth. Region wealth. I can't sell the region wealth of the enemy. So Africa has timber, Ethiopia has iron, and it's all easily defensible. And then Spain has marble, olives, and iron. And, like, until you get to Italy or France, there's no point in moving beyond that. And then at that point, you're taking on Rome. You can easily just avoid conflict with Rome fairly easily by staying in Africa and trading with Rome. So yeah, they should probably, if they know what's good for them, they'll stay in Africa and set up those fairly lucrative trade routes. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the 3rd Legion just yet. They're just kind of hanging out. I really want to take Massilla. Do I have enough to... I can't hire another dignitary until I'm done taking the Hellespont. Well, we're just playing the waiting game now. I have an objective to muster an army, which I'm... Where? Here? That's weird. Let me see what I can muster. Junia, Papria, Cornelia, Junia. Tell you what, let's raise army. Sure, recruit, mission successful. Alright, that cost me nothing. And I just made, like, what was it, 5,000? 1,000? So recruit, raise a fleet. And research a construction something. Yeah. That ought to help. Alright, so where do I need to raise a fleet? Odysseus, I think. Odysseus. Yeah, I'll get 500 for that. Sure, why not? Raise forces. Raise fleet. Recruit. Easy 500. Disband the fleet again. Alrighty. And at this point, there's got to be somebody I can trade with that is willing to trade with me, other than Carthage and Siren. Cimmeria, maybe?
Greetings.
Maybe
We
Conan
are
the Cimmerian
civilized
wants to,
folk.
nope, okay. Nothing from Conan.
I think trade a bad idea. We do not want simple folk.
Okay. Egypt does not want to trade with me, which is sad, because I feel like Egypt and they're producing glassware and olive oil and importing spices. They could export spices to me for a pretty penny. How much money could... Yeah, they could make 515 a turn. Why do they not like me?
So
Treaties
wait,
with
they have,
Cyrenica.
they have to like you to want to trade with you?
Yeah, well, so
If you would speak, do
how
so
much
now,
they like you
and speak well.
and
For the
how much
gods
money they're
listen
going to
to
make.
and will judge your
So,
honesty.
for instance, if I set up a trade agreement with them, it's only going to make 515 per turn. That's not enough to overcome their negative 50 total attitude with me. So if I offer them a payment, let's say of 5,000-ish, the success chance is still low. So that's roughly 10 turns of trade. If I double that amount, it's still low. If I double that amount, or if I add 50% of that amount, it's still low. If I add another 5,000, it's still low. They rejected that offer. I was about to give them 20,000 denarii. I guarantee you they don't make that in a turn.
Yeah, no.
And they don't want to take that, which they should love, because I'm friendly with both of their defensive allies. They're trading, or I'm trading with one of the people that they're at war with, but like,
Okay.
how much does that really matter? Let's see if I can trade with one of their
Be
enemies.
welcome. If I can give you a
The
fair
Seleucids.
answer,
The Seleucids have a
my
moderate
people are
chance
wealthy in intellect
of
and do
accepting
not need your goods to
just
add
a
to
trade
their
agreement of
material
322. If I offer a small payment of 2,700, holy shit, they're at war with everybody. That would piss a bunch of people off. I might not do that. That's not worth it. Let's see. And let's just go down the list and see who hates me the least. Because at this point, it's basically just who hates me the least. Let's see. Carthage loves me, which I gotta say is weird. The Seleucids have a neutral dislike. The Skodorsi, let's see how they feel about me. They are probably one of my next targets as soon as I finish conquering the Hellespont. Iceni should love me because they're a fair distance away.
I trust you come with honorable words that I can
And
hear
that would
kindly.
be... Oh, nice! They took that one.
You bless our meeting with these terms.
Very
I
cool.
will show wisdom.
Let's see. Who else likes me enough to trade? Helvetii? Yeah, they might be willing to trade.
Greetings. Now speak plainly. You have spoken fairly.
I'll deal with them
and
later
I
if
can
they don't
accept
want to like
for
me.
my people knowing that good will.
Brukii. They have iron. They might be willing to trade. They do. The Budini?
You are
See if they want
welcome.
to trade.
Although my ancestors and people.
Oh, likelihood of
You ever-
success.
You ever get to a point where none of them will trade with you, and
Oh,
therefore
yeah.
you've now lost the game? Like, does
No,
that signal?
so the game is not about trade. Trade helps you make money, and gold are the sinews of war. That's the quote. I didn't get that grammar wrong. As an accident, that was on purpose. But yet, no, trade
Well met, friend.
is just
Sit and let
money
your words move me
coming
to
in
anger or
from another
agreement,
empire.
as you wish of them.
Let's see if we. Oh wow, yeah, they really want to trade with me. Let's see if I can get 2,000 from them. Nope, 1,500. They want a non-aggression
token.
pact.
Perhaps
I don't
you
want a
may escape
non-aggression
the
pact. I want to
coin.
trade.
Would have my people see you in a new
Let's-
light.
If goods don't cross borders, these hands will. All right, they gave me 1,000.
Excellent.
Just-
If what?
If
goods.
goods do not cross borders, these hands will.
Nice.
It's a variation of a quote from. Holy shit.
I'm blanking on that guy's name.
Oh my
Okay.
god. It's not Jean Baptiste Say, is it?
It's an old one.
He's
What is
French.
that?
If
I'll
goods
look it
don't
up.
cross borders, armies will. Is it? It's Frederick Bastiat.
Ah,
Yeah. No.
wait, did
Enter,
Bastiat say?
friend, and
No.
speak.
It's Frederick
We surely
Bastiat.
have much to discuss, and perhaps
mean,
much to agree.
It seems to be what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's commonly believed that he did coin the phrase, and it sounds like something he would say.
When goods do not cross borders, soldiers will.
Apparently, the attribution is to Bastiat is apocryphal.
How ironic would it be if it was Shakespeare?
I don't think it was. It might have been. Otto T. Mallory, who had originally attributed it to him. But it's not something that he actually wrote down, apparently. However, Bastiat did discuss in economic sophisms, or sophisms, the world of invasion is itself a good example of this. A French ironmaster says we must protect ourselves from the invasion of English iron, and English landlord cries, we must repel the invasion of French wheat, and they urge the erection of barriers between the two nations. Barriers result in isolation. Isolation gives rise to hatred. Hatred to war. War to invasion. What difference does it make, say the two sophists? Is it not better to risk the possibility of invasion than to accept the certainty of invasion? And the people believe them, and the barriers remain standing. And yet, what analogy is there between an exchange and an invasion? What possible similarity can there be between a warship that comes to vomit missiles, fire, and devastation on our cities, and a merchant vessel that comes to offer us a voluntary exchange of goods for goods? So, he got the message, he just never said it that way. Or he put out the message. But the point of the quote still stands. If burgers don't cross borders, these hands will.
Greetings. Speak plainly and
Nice,
without
they also
idle
want to trade.
purpose, and all will be
Give
well.
me
The
money.
sure thrust strikes home.
Will you give me
after
1,000?
all.
They will.
I can say.
I'm trading with everybody. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Trading with 11 different empires. See how much money I'm bringing in from that. From trade, I am making 4,734 gold per turn, which is a full third, somewhere between a fourth and a third of my income. Oh well, of my profit. Technically that amount is covering my naval upkeep, or half of my army upkeep.
At your command. At your command.
See, I'm not going to be able to recruit any replacement units for 2 turns. So we are pushing through. As aggressive as Carthage was earlier in the game, I'm kind of surprised that they haven't moved forward at all.
A token, perhaps. The spirits tell us that we should offer you gold. A token.
Oh, a political party has seceded from your faction and declared war on you. Called it. Knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, you kind of did.
Alright, let's get these guys in and recruit some legionaries.
Your next command. Are you ready to serve Rome?
Wait, hold on.
Ready for
I don't want
orders.
3 legionaries. I want 2 legionaries and 1 Welitace. And then Toulouse is probably fine on its own. Let's just bring them down. Trespassing with Massilla, but I don't care.
Attack for Rome!
Let's finish off Athens, if I can.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Apparently I cannot. That's fine. Or at least not with them. Let's try it with these guys.
Wipe them out.
Oh shit, that's not what I thought I clicked. Come on
Your
now.
orders? Kill them all!
I hate naval battles. I just don't bother fighting them most of the time. They're not fun. I would have thought they would have been fun, but they're not. Alright.
Your orders? It is an honor to serve Rome. At your command. I want hourly patrols. It is an honor to serve Rome.
And let's see. Can I recruit a loyal Julian general? I don't think that I can. Nope. I can arrange some marriages to bring people into the family, though. So let's do that. Seek spouse. There we go. 2 potential loyal generals. Get one of them promoted up as much as possible. Actually, it looks like we can get 2 of them promoted. Alright, good deal. Now, let's see if we can recruit. Yeah. 2 loyal generals. Legio Illyrica. There we go.
Sorry, allergy season.
I hear that. Legio 7 Primagina. Primagina, Latin for the firstborn, or the first ones. But they're the 7th Legion.
Holy crap.
What sense does that make?
Are you ready to serve Rome?
2, 3, 4.
Commander. Soldiering. It's a good life. We hunger for battle.
Alright. Now I should have enough armies to quell that rebellion without moving anybody too far.
You fascist.
So, the reasons they didn't like me was because I was trading with the Greeks.
Right then.
That was their primary complaint. Damn you and your trading.
How dare you?
How dare I? Alright.
How dare you?
I think I'm okay. So, let's... Oh, nope. Somebody's got a level up. Let's see. Tradition. Formidable Marines. There you go.
So I've been sitting here talking and my shit's been off.
Uh-oh.
I was like,
Do you want to
how
recap anything
dare
that you said?
you? And I didn't hear a response, and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't get a response from my Greta Thunberg thing.
To speak words of
How
strength.
dare you?
Reply then, with a strength that welcomes peace. We come to you in
The
strength
Avernii
to
want to offer
speak
me a peace
words of
treaty.
strength. Reply then.
But they
And
want...
how do you feel about that?
Well, they want 3,000 for it. Their empire is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1/5 the size of mine, and they're barbarians.
I mean,
And I eventually want to take over Spain and France. So no. Like if they take that little tiny town, I kind of don't care. I don't think that'll be a concern.
Their spirits tell us that we should offer you gold.
Oh, now
We
they
do
want to
not
give us
argue
money
with
for peace.
spirits.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll take 3,000 of your money when I didn't even ever
Talk
attack
and
you.
be tasty.
I have other people closer to home that I can fight. Ooh. One of my, Chirons just came of age.
happy
You're a-
birthday to them.
You're a man now, Sextus Julius Gracchus. Actually, let's see what his name is. You're a man now, Servius Vespanus Vetus. And your first mission is to recruit as many ballista as you can. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I need 9 actually. To spread out between the other 2 armies. That I have here. Okay, good deal. A lot of things just got constructed. Quartermaster's report. A lot of things just got recruited. Although I am concerned about food. Because Magna Graecia apparently was my bread basket. Faction has destroyed Sequanii.
Fleets reporting. Going ashore. Fleet reporting. Ships to port. Your orders?
recruit an entire fleet of auxiliary because I don't really care if I end up losing them. They're cheap. That's what they're there for. Alright.
At your command.
This guy.
At your command.
Ooh. Let's prioritize one army over another.
Ready for orders.
There we go. This guy will be done in 2 turns.
Ready for battle. Are you ready to serve Rome?
And I'm still researching advanced construction techniques. When the limits of brick, stone, and wood are known, the builder's ambitions can soar. Alright. What other people do I need to move around? So I have all of Spain explored. I need a dignitary to help me convert the Greeks into Latins. Legio. Yeah, let's go ahead and move you down to Crete, because you're going to take a while. Alright, back to the waiting game.
There is good in trade. To walk through a market.
Sparta wants to trade with me, but I want to conquer them, so I'm not going to bother with that. The Lusitanians are moving fleets near my territory.
Will you not give our
They want a
people
defensive
little
alliance. I don't want a defensive
I
alliance.
fear my ancestors.
Okay, totally off topic. Why the hell would you paint your kitchen cabinets metallic green?
Because it's the 60s and you're probably high.
Yeah, you might be right.
Commander.
Metallic green. Dude.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh god, and they got wallpaper and carpet in the bathroom. That's no.
In the bathroom.
That's just nasty.
¿Por qué? Tribal Confederation. Apuliae. The Thracian Confederation? So it's... hold on. It's... okay. It's not that big. It's two fucking territories. It's not that big at all. I tell you what though. So there's a faction in the game called the Boy, or the Boi, B-O-I-I. I always say boy. It's the Boy.
Mm-hmm.
They currently are doing pretty good. They have essentially what amounts to 2 whole provinces, even though it's not 2 whole provinces. That's a lot better than they normally do. They normally get fucking stomped early game several times over. A lot of weird upsets this playthrough. A lot of unusual factions doing really, really well. The Seleucids are not doing well at all. Egypt is running amok. Egypt is doing a lot better than it normally does. Although, so is Kush. which is their rivals to the south. I don't know why you just wouldn't have ended them early. Okay, waiting one more turn. I'm gonna take this slow opportunity to go check on my soup and turn it off because I think it's done. Be right back.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget about that.
We are a mighty people, well versed in the uses of wealth and power. And so we
Damn,
have
C-Line, you playing Valorant?
Yeah, giving it a shot.
Hey, in your view, is that appropriate for a 13-year-old?
I don't know.
Thanks for sharing.
This is literally the first time I've booted it up.
Let me know.
It's a shooter game, but
Is it any worse than Fortnite or PUBG?
I mean, honestly, it looks exactly
No.
like Fortnite or PUBG.
Then he's
it's pretty cartoony.
Yeah, it's
Then
very
he'd probably
cartoony.
be fine.
Is this your first game?
Outside of the the tutorial, yeah.
Okay. I do have it downloaded, so.
Gary, you want to play?
Adam said what I wanted to
Oh
say.
god, when did Adam come in? Yeah.
I just joined. You want to play, Gary?
Yeah, I can play.
Alright.
I want to play with Adam though.
Fuck.
I think we can all be in a team.
Just kidding.
If anything, you're the one that's probably gonna end up.
Oh,
being
I'm
the
gonna be
scrub.
ass. I would be so bad.
Oh god, there's multiple.
Wait, are they not playing?
Oh, we have 2 AFKs. Awesome.
I'm not AFK, I'm right here if you're looking for me.
No.
Well, someone started moving. Oh, headshot.
What weapons have you been using, Kevin?
Oh, I literally have not played yet.
Oh, what's your riot ID?
Sweet.
Let me see. I think it's Kevin
Oh, hey,
Spencer
he's
9.
back.
What is it?
Kevin Spencer 9. I think that's what it is. Like all one.
Holy
Dang.
crap, that is some good soup.
What's your tagline?
That's some good
This is
soup.
not pleasing to gods.
Are you talking to me or him?
Talking to Kevin.
Oh, tagline. I don't know what that is.
Does everybody run faster with a knife?
It's yes, then yes.
Yes, you do run faster with the knife.
A token.
Boom,
Perhaps a
headshot.
modest gift of coin.
I'm signing into Valorant now.
What is Valorant?
I spoke with an honest tongue.
It's like
and
Overwatch
trusted you to
meets
find the warrior's
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, it's Counter-Strike with Overwatch abilities.
Hmm. Let's see. Hold Provincia.
I at least got one of them.
Subjugate Macedonia.
Oh, dude.
Raise or sack the following settlement. I'm not gonna do that. Woe to the vanquish, Va Victus. So, the next objective that the game wants me to do, or one of the next bonus objectives, is to subjugate or capture the last settlement remaining to Carthage. So it wants me to finish wars with Carthage that didn't really go that far.
This game. Sorry. I loaded it up and then it just puts me into this tutorial. How do I quit this?
You have to go through the it's not that long. Trust me, the tutorial is not long.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna have to. What's that? It's garbage. Change my views.
So I tasted all the constituent parts of the split pea soup, and it's pretty good. The ham is good, the peas are good. The carrots are actually really good too.
Is it like thick like stew or thin like?
So when the peas get soft,
Ugh.
they get mushy and then release all their starch, so it thickens up, but it's still a soup. It's still basically ham broth.
Yeah, I don't think we could do it.
I like it.
I mean, it's probably fine. My dad would love it, but I can't do it.
Damn.
Head inside the hall.
So apparently everybody in my stream from the Discord sounds like a robot, according to ANCAP.
You sound
Really?
fine to me.
Right, but how do you sound on my stream? That's the question.
Don't know.
You sound like a Russian bot.
You're a Russian bot.
I sound like an angry person from Hoth.
Wait. Oh, just like click to zoom in here.
Let's research some philosophy. Reduce my corruption here.
Damn, we're getting wrecked.
Wrecked. Son. Alright, upgrade all my horsies. Get some nice upgraded horsies. Continue moving my armies to take Crete. Oh damn, Crete. You got 4 and 20, 24 plus 10, 34 units? Damn.
Ready, willing, I will make
them an
Ever
offer
in
they
service
can't
to Rome.
refuse.
Alright, Sparta is only making 708 wealth per turn. I could theoretically
Hunger for battle.
get more money out of them.
Motherfucker just sat down and waited on me.
Commander. We hunger for battle. We hunger for battle.
Why would that take so many turns? Let's give it a shot.
I
Yep,
just
fine.
want to wait it out.
Really? Wouldn't be reduced that much? That's bullshit.
Commander,
Hmm. Oh yeah, we'll deal with it. We'll just go to war with Sparta this way. Alright. Rather than one more turning this, yet another turn, I think I'm gonna call it. God, they really want to take over this little crappy city here.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go. Talk to you guys later.
Later.
Bye,
I will do
Zara.
the same. Alrighty. Yep, that sounds like a good time for me to quit too. My split pea soup. All the peas have split. It is officially soup. And it's late, so I'm gonna do the same and bounce.